season 17 playoff game. This time there's a bit of added spice because whoever wins is guaranteed €100. So win and you're in the money, and you're one step closer to get into the prize of the Holy Grail, into the final, and try and win yourself a championship. Both these coaches know how that feels. Both of them have actually won the championship before. We're going to see the favourite today as well. Back to basics. It's a Necro team. Gimlick has won the championship before with the Necro team. Some would say he's probably the best Necro coach on the PS4. Very high praise indeed, especially in the Sea Ladder at the very least. So all good. He's got through pretty easy so far, and he'll be hoping to get through and try and get to his third final. And he's the favourite in the competition to win it. His opponent, though, is well, I saw the highlights of his last game against the Lizards, and every hit, I kid you not, was an injury or a foul and an injury. I think the Lizards had lost 5 of their Lizards in about 4 turns, all injured. That's how crazy the game was. So it'll be interesting to see how he backs up. Today's guest, well, we had such good fun last time with the Sergal versus Dave game. I brought him back. Welcome, fellow Yorkshire / Hull man, Bezo. Welcome, buddy.
What's up?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I hope it's not as stressful as that last game.
It was, wasn't it? It was a crazy game that time.
Man, not even playing it and we're stressed out.
We was, weren't we? It was a lot of fun, though. Hopefully we won't lose our shit this time. We just really quickly go through the teams. I think the game has started, but as always, I will go back to it. So let's have a look at the two teams. We'll start with the cup favourites. Back to basics.
Yeah, I've got them up now.
Are you impressed with this team?
Oh man, that is amazing. What a beautiful team.
Can you see why the favourites? Do you think you can see why people are jumping on the Gimlick train? He's already.
The only thing he's missing is a pile on Wolves. That's phenomenal. What a team.
He obviously his first attempt at the Sea Ladder, he won it with Necro. He got to the final 2 seasons ago before I beat him in the final. And he's still looking for revenge for that. And he's obviously, looking at this team, oh man, he's got 2 Mighty Blow Wolves, hasn't he? 2 Mighty Blow Wolves. Them golems.
Staffs was a Mighty Blow as well.
Yeah, and them golems are beautiful.
How do you get your golems levelled up that high? I can't get any of the MVPs.
Yeah, to be fair to him, he does use his struggle, but this time around it seems to have all gone quite nicely for him. And 2 data players. It's a real nice team. It's 2100. But,
there's nothing else you'd put on them golems. It's perfect. The whites are perfect. Barring obviously that one called Bernie Buffon, but
he's a legend, that lad. He always seems to get strength up, that guy. Don't know why. Just does. But he always gets injured.
It's a cracking team, mate.
It is, isn't it?
Team's got a couple of dirty players as well.
Yeah, it's a great balanced team. I didn't see much of the game against the Elves, but I thought the Elves had a good chance to take closer than they did, but there's some horrendous positioning where they decided to all gang up on a golem on 10-7 when they could have really they could have got 2 die on the ball carry, decided to get a 1 die, and they could have made it so you couldn't score. It basically messed it up. So there is chinks in the armour. The problem is if these Wolves just start just removing players, then it doesn't matter who you're against.
He's had 27 wins, 9 draws, 7 losses, 13 kills. Not going to grumble at that.
It's not, but the guy he's against is, again, one of the big UC members. Very, very good player. One of my favourite coaches, Gasselmal. He's in the cross-platform cup as well. One of my big 7. And he's just amazing. He's an amazing coach. And you had to see the game against the Lizards. Honestly, it was almost every single hit was an injury. I kid you not. The problem is now is after having such great, it was basically every time we rolled dice, it was a power and an injury on the Lizard. So you fear the next game could be totally opposite. No, that's the problem. If he does, he'll win. I have been told he has picked a Wizard and Griff Oberwald. Now, we know I love Griff, especially with Brett's. I have history with Brett's, so I'm really, really happy. I personally didn't think he was going to go for Griff, but he has. So we'll see with Griff and Wizard, but we'll go back to the start as well when we start the game, because I think it's just kicked off.
Tell us when you're loading up, mate. We'll be at the same time, won't we? So.
Yeah, but I rewinded back anyway. So, can this team beat it? we're adding Griff, we're adding a wizard. Can this team beat the Necro?
You can. I think for its TV, I think it's quite a good team.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of stuff on there. I didn't notice how much tackle.
I know one of his wolves had tackle.
Carrying, but I think he's going to have it on his whites as well, isn't he? So I don't know. It's going to go. The first 5 or 6 turns will be big, I think.
Yeah.
If Gas can keep his players, I think he's got a good chance.
I think that's the key, isn't it?
Players, he's gone. Yeah.
I think that's the key. He did 34 blocks in the end and got 15 armor breaks, 5 KOs, 3 injuries. But what that doesn't tell you is the ones who got fouled as well. It was brutal.
He's not going to get that brutal. This game.
But the thing is when you foul against regen, it's always going to be a bit of a risk, isn't it? Because you could foul them, get them injured, get sent off yourself, but then the regen. So
yeah. The thing is, you know as well as I do, is if you get a decent start, you end up fouling more. Do you know, if he didn't remove players quick enough in this game, he's not going to get a chance to foul. So
yeah, absolutely.
The first few turns are going to be big.
Going in now, buddy. I'm going in now.
Yeah.
But we have to rewind back anyway. So if anybody who doesn't want to be spoiled, close your eyes and I'll tell you when to open them. But yeah, Griff Obold. Oh, I love Griff. He was a hero and a villain for Cass, because Cass took him and Griff basically did wonders to get him the equaliser. Calcium Cass, you may have heard of him. Yeah. He took Griff Obold and he did really well with Cass. He played brilliantly and Griff led the line and he got it back to 1-1. And then he won the overtoss, did Cass. But unfortunately for him, the first thing he did, instead of moving players, was blitz with Griff and he rolled a double skull. And he didn't get the loader, and then they got the ball, went cheers mate, and went the other way. So he was a bit of a villain.
Yeah, but you don't use him first, do you?
I wouldn't, but
you don't do stuff like that.
I suppose when your adrenaline's running and all that sort of stuff, you're like, yes, I've got the overtime. Come on, Griff, you've just got me the. It's easily done.
Yeah. But...
I mean, it's one of those things, isn't it? But anyway, I have took it back to the beginning. I'm waiting for some
stuff. Loading now, dude.
But we're not going to be far behind. I'll tell you that now. Here comes a
call as well, mate. So just
let you know. Yes, Luke's one of those big, busky, good-looking firemen, so he may have to go where. So.
You'll hear it, mate, if I go.
Yeah, we'll hear the fire alarm if he has to go. But if the game's like it was last game, he'll probably ring for a fire brigade himself, won't you? Quick, get me over here.
Oh, mate, I was getting stressed.
It was a good game, though. Necro, by the way, won the toss. Shagrafa says...
Man won't rewind for some reason.
Is it not? Oh, well, I'll soon be catching up. Just don't say nothing until we get there. I don't know why it's not rewind on yours, but anyway, here we go. Shagrath, the Canadian who likes to bit of booze, says Griff is a bad call. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Griff. I was surprised he took him. I'll be honest. I love Griff, and I'm glad he's in the team. I thought he might have gone for Zug myself.
Yeah, I like Zug, to be honest. I don't get a chance to use him much, but I do use him.
But then again, I can see why he's gone for him. Yeah, but Shag, man, you've got to look after Griff. Gasselmal's a very good coach. He'll look after him. Here comes a kick. Yeah. It's always sliced it. Back to basics.
It's always nice having a bit of strength 4 as well, isn't it? Strength 4, Agi 4 as well. He can do big things.
He can.
He can win you a game.
He can win games. We saw him win a game and lose a game last game. For Cass, but like you say, some would say, well, you know what, you can't put that in Griff. The ball should have been secure before you blitzed. Easy with hindsight, obviously. But before then, he did help Cass get himself. I don't like that.
What's that?
He's put his wolf to hit offend peasant, and I'm thinking, why would you do that? The peasant's armor 7. Because
Unless he thinks Mighty Blow, a couple of removals, but...
Well, here comes
Shag I'm on the Brit's turn anyway. So.
Right, well, I'm on turn 1 of the Necro at the moment, and the first thing I'm a bit concerned about is that wolf. The winner will play either myself or the current champion, Dave, just in case anybody wanted to know. So, it's full of champions this half. These two are former champions. I'm a former champion, and we've got the current champion. This top half of the draw. And here we go. And he's not going to go for the. I see what he's going to do. He's going to chain push the. He's going to pitch. Oh, and he can't chain push the wolf. But hey, there you go. There's a good start. Just a nice bit. Needs more to make it attrition. Just a stun.
You see, I'd have been tempted to blitz the wolf then. There was a way of him getting 2 dice on the wolf.
Yeah, I must admit, I was surprised as well.
I was shocked at that. Hit a wolf when you can hit a wolf.
Yeah. Yeah. But
now
yeah,
I thought it's going to be.
Oh, I don't know if I like that. Oh, be careful with Griff. Be careful with Griff. Don't be losing Griff straight away.
Yeah, Griff's in the firing range now. But
yeah.
I don't think he'll commit a wolf to Griff because it's asking for trouble.
Well, he's got fend anyway. He's got fend. And the thing is,
you don't want a wolf on his own over there. He's getting stamped on, isn't he?
With Gasamal, he's a great coach. He's positioned a nice, juicy guard piece right next to him anyway, so that's safe. He'll go for the other blocker on the other side. Yeah. That's a much safer option.
Definitely.
But so he's got a wizard. Although the wizard, for some bizarre reasons, the wizards aren't showing up on man. I presume. I mean, does it show you a wizard on yours?
Yes, mate. Gas has got a wizard. Yeah.
Oh, he's got away with it.
Plus.
That's nice.
He's gonna have to try and dodge. Is he gonna try and dodge this wolf out?
Well, he's got blodge.
I don't think you can really. If you fail that, your ball carrier is gonna get some pressure on him.
Yeah. And this is what Griff could get there as well. A 2+ dodge.
To me, I'd like to have seen that goal get moved before that blitz.
I mean, sometimes when you're frenzy, you think, "Oh yeah, my wolf's going to tear that wrestle piece of you and then come back." I mean, it's a 3. I mean, you say it's a 3+ with a reroll, but we saw Duran who threw his controller in rage when he failed I think it was a 3+ dodge twice. What cost him the game against Shod? So it can't. It is risky.
He's left his wolf. That wolf's going to be getting hit this turn.
Yeah.
Surely to God.
He's going to get 2 mighty blow hits at most. Yeah. Because if the first one didn't get him...
Is it Sang? The blitz is Sang. I think he'll be having first crack.
Yeah. I mean, he may even try and be cheeky and use cop first. And then... Oh, no, I think anyone's got tackle, hasn't it? I was thinking he might want to foul it instead.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
But I can't see a dirty player on the pitch. I think it may be for... Yeah, he's using it for second half. The other wolf's going across to try and help out anyway. But
which makes him... I don't like that move because he can target both wolves this turn now.
Yeah, he can, can't he? Actually,
I don't like that. Yeah. He's left both wolves open there. That's not what you want to be doing.
So basically, he's sort of confused Gasamal and me because Gasamal's probably thinking, you know what, I'm just going to crack the one on top with the guy who said Sang. But now he's thinking, hang on, I can actually get hits on both of them if I really want it.
Yeah, bring someone across. You might as well use Cop first, see if you can get a spawny pow. And then if you don't get him down, you could maybe just blitz that wolf again and leave the other one. But
because they are on the armory.
Yeah.
I think he's going to do what you said. He's going to have a crack with Cop first.
If you get him down with a power, then great. If you don't get him down, probably blitz that one and leave the other one.
Yeah.
He's going to be in tackle zones. He's going to be getting it next turn if he's not careful. So.
Yeah. But here we go. Oh, and he's got the power as well, and he can follow up and get the guard in there if he wants it. He might not though. He might not want to get hit by the goal.
If he doesn't, to be honest, I think he needs to follow up. There we go.
Oh, stupid game! It can be. It's a KO. The first wolf is out there, and has Gaselmal brought his dice from his last game? Bezo, obviously, he knows how to play Necro. He didn't like what he did there. I think we're both right because he didn't follow through. He's gonna, he doesn't want to give that goal.
He doesn't have to do a dodge anyway. He can just step straight in and hit it, can he? So.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, that wrestle piece, what powered that wolf, he didn't follow up because he didn't want, obviously, to get hit by goal and was brilliant. This can be risky though. He'll have to re-roll that. Come on. No. Okay, he's going to go with the side step. I think that's a bit risky. It'd be interesting if he tries to dodge then.
Yeah, that's the.
Oh, he didn't have to now. He didn't have to. Oh, he's made that nice and easy. Oh, I tell you what.
So I don't know if Gimli could have already he'd have preferred to have seen an injury and a regen there, I think, than a KO.
I would have been like, oh, thanks very much for doing that. I would have kept on him. I would have said, you want to move, mate, you can dodge.
Definitely kept on him, without a doubt. Then I'd have got the golem in there and I'd have been doing a nice hit with a wolf without having to blitz.
Yeah. Gasamal, great coach. Showing his class already. Class in a glass.
Seems to be panicking a little bit here for some reason.
That's unlike him though. He's usually very laid back.
I wouldn't have thought he'd have left both wolves open one turn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It sort of felt like, oh no, my wolf's in trouble. I better send my other wolf to go and help him. But what he actually did was put them both in trouble. I mean, I've done it myself, so I'm not going to criticise. But I'm saying I can understand why he did it, because you're like, oh no, my wolf's in trouble. Let's send another one.
I didn't like the blitz with the wolf the turn before. I thought he maybe went for the wrong player. But
I think what it was
maybe
is
even
you
move
just
your ball
expect,
carrier
don't you?
first.
You just expect to knock him down. But yeah, I would have gone maybe
move your ball carrier first, and then you could have tried to dodge a wolf out.
Yeah, possibly, yeah. But
He's got 4 rerolls. He can afford it.
But it just gives a bit of hope for the Bretonnian thingers, and obviously everyone knows I have a soft spot for Griff and Bretonnians. So usually when you add Griff with Bretonnians, you get some magic in the sea ladder if you use Griff right. And,
he's a great player. Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah, it's because he has almost, apart from sure hand, he has all his sort of like things built in, hasn't he? He's got his sprint, he's got his sure feet, he's got his dodge. He's
lodged up into the max.
Oh yeah, strength 4, agility 4, potential movement of 10. What's not to like? Especially for human or like a human Bretonnian team, that's the accent. Yeah.
Frenzy proof, isn't
he? Yeah, he's a great player. But the wolf is this. Oh, the other wolf is so you know what? You took one of my wolves out. I'll make sure you don't take this one out. And it's funny, isn't it? As great as this team is, as soon as you start dropping the wolves, all of a sudden it's like, oh, actually, well, it's not as scary anymore.
Definitely. Nobody likes wolves getting hit, do they?
No.
This fella's going down. I'd like to see that zombie get moved across one, maybe.
So here comes the side. Now where's he going to go with the side step?
That is risky.
Yeah.
Oof.
Have a bit of that. Golem does his stuff. Yeah, I mean the thing with Zug as well is obviously strength 5, but he does come with mighty blow as well, so to give him another mighty blow piece. But he's you know what, Griff's class. Yeah. He can carry the ball. He can do everything. He can, and that's probably what.
The thing is here. Well, they won't be listening anyway. They know what they're doing. But you could see. I mean, he can reach the ball carrier now. I don't get that. I don't get that at all. That ball carrier can get blitzed easily now.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get that movement. I just don't. The ghoul needed to go to the other side below the wolf to stop the blitz coming on the ball carrier. I don't get that.
Oh, it's another one. Dead human is KO'd. So that's 2 of the bad boys out. And that was helped by Mighty Blow, helping out with that one.
Need answers on a postcard for that one. I don't get that set up.
Thing is, though, sometimes I just wonder if they're trying to tempt the opposition to come in and try it. But, and there's a good chance it'll fail.
If he wants, you could target the wolf. You could go for the wolf. Strength 4. I know he's not got a tackle. But...
Yeah, I mean that's the risky, isn't it? And if you don't get him down. I always like to see the Griff watch. I don't think, you know what, I think Gasamon's like, you know what, I'm 2 plays up, you ain't done nothing yet, I'm pretty happy where I am. Although this is risky, he's got to get some sort of protection over there for Griff, because one thing, they have got guard. So, at the moment,
I think... getting hit. We are, yeah.
I think if he wants a shot on Griff, he can get a shot on Griff because of the guard. But this is looking very good for Gaston at the moment. He is an amazing coach. He positions it so well. 2 sides step.
I mean, the Necker haven't even been able to foul either, have they? So
they haven't been able to do it now. They've been on the back foot into their drive. And here comes the I don't know. Yeah, he got him. Oh, goodness, yeah. Oh, is that where to good kick? Oh, you got to kick it. Surely you got to kick that. I'd be going.
He's down, mate. He's left that player. Oh, he's not.
I know why he hasn't. He's trying to put. Oh yeah, I get. But you know when? Good, brilliant, fantastic, Gas. Because that's what he needed. He needed the guard next to Griff to stop Griff getting outguarded himself. Brilliant play from Gas, and it's one of those things what will probably. Separates good coaches from the class coaches. A good coach would have probably, I'm going to stamp all over the golem, but in the end it would have put Griff at risk, and he was like, you know what, I'm going to keep that golem out of play because he's going to be tied up by a peasant for at least another turn, and I'm going to go and save Griff. brilliant play from Gasamal, and you know, I think
I even think targeting Griff would have been a risk there anyway. But
it could have been, but you know, if it lost Griff there, you know, it could have been.
So I'd love a strength 4 Wolf would just be amazing. That's something I would love to get is a strength 4 Wolf. You can just blitz him wherever, run off with him.
Yeah.
Shame Wolves can't get horns. I can't remember who it was. So he used to have a strength 5 Agi 4 Wolf. Someone in the MML.
Yeah. It was.
I can't remember who it was. I think it was Don Eagle, wasn't it?
That's the fella, yeah, Don Eagle. He won the MML championship with him.
That thing was just an absolute disgrace.
I think he was strength 5 agility 4, wasn't he? If I remember correctly, that Wolf.
I mean, how do you stop it?
Well, he's looking at it. Came against the Plague and Cowboys. We'd have took it out.
Yeah. Well, I had quite a few cracks at it and never managed to get a power or anything. Yeah. We were lucky.
Here we go then. He's decided. Yeah. And that's not a bad decision. Go for the weak ones, because at the end of the day, it's a numbers game. And there you go. It's a nice injury. Yeah. And it's Shagrath the Predator, I think, who got that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Make a decision to go down the right hand side now, which is quite a clever idea. He has got a lot of people committed over to that left.
Yeah. But it's
he
good. I
mean, a chance to tie a couple up with his flesh golem here and then move to the right.
People can get sort of tunnel vision trying to take out the best players, but at the end of the day, it's still a numbers game. Yeah, it was only peasant, but that peasant now can't stop anyone because the other peasant was a load of crap. He's stopping the golem here, so you know, it's good just to knock him off.
Oh mate, it's no good having 5-star players left in the other team.
Yeah. I tell you what's interesting as well is we have a Bretonnian player off the pitch for some reason. Rascada, not on the pitch. Don't know why. He obviously couldn't make it. I presume it was because he already had a lot of quality on the pitch and he didn't want to put one on the front line. Just wanted his peasants on the front line. That's all I can think of that.
Possibly. And he's got a massive deep bench, hasn't he? So
yeah. Well, that's just it. That's good. The good thing when you get a star player like Griff or a Zug or something, it beefs your bench up, doesn't it? He's also got the wizard as well. It's not showing up on my screen, but Gasamal does have a wizard.
Yes, it does, mate. Yeah,
that's another thing. What Gimblick has to be worried about.
Yeah, I mean, he'll probably prove me wrong here, but I think now he is committed to going down this right hand side. Really, I'm looking as from behind the neck.
Oh yeah, I am. Yeah, that's what I've just said, Shag. Really, that's basically what we've just said. Me and Bearzo, pick on the peasants, get the numbers back, the level in your favour, and be a bit easier. Because, like I said, these peasants with Fen can be pain in the backside, especially if they're put in front of a screen. So
I mean, we could see the wolf getting hit again. I don't like that positioning again from Gim on the wolf. If he removes this white,
interestingly, he puts Griff where he did. But I'm surprised he's put Griff there. He's a bit out the action there to me. I'm sure Gas is a very good plan for him, but I mean, Gas will be just looking to see if he can stop him or find a good. Hello, did I spare myself by missing the first few? You did, Crystal. Welcome, Crystal. They've been playing pretty well, to be fair, to a certain extent, especially the Bretts. It's a decent game.
Now. Nice and attacking from Gas.
Yeah, he's getting the guard in there. I wonder if he's going to go for Benny here. Good old Benny Buffon come against his face slapped here. And Gasamal. A lot of the UC members are really good at using guard very, very well. Flynn Sorry uses guard extremely well. And Gasamal's the same. And Benny Buffon is going to just stand there and say, look, mate, I've got dodge. Come on, man. If you want to hit me, you're going to have to bring out your big gun. The one with the mighty blow and tackle.
Incoming blitz from Sang. Who is he going to target?
Thing is, though, I mean, he has got the wizards, so I suppose it doesn't matter. Yeah, he's going to go the other way. Yeah, I would. He's going to get Shag the Predator, and he doesn't get him out of there. So, bit annoying for him. He'll surely pull him back at least one square.
Yeah.
Bit of sparring going on, I think, is the best way to say this game. A peasant is going to have a cheeky hit. Doesn't get him. It's blodge, so that ain't doing now.
Absolute disgusting.
Yeah, these goal
Golems.
With Mighty Blow.
Christ, I think mine have played 15 or 16 games and they're only both level 1.
Yeah, I mean, Game does play a lot of games. I mean, I think this team's play at least 40 games, doesn't it? Something like that. So, and it goes down
26, 7 and 9 or something.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to get lucky with your injuries. I mean, like my Nagel team this season, I'm trying to keep losing warriors, so you're never going to get them developed.
I'm not picking up any injury. I'm doing all right. My team's in good shape, but I'm not getting injuries against people.
Yeah.
So I'm not getting level ups.
Yeah. Now then.
I ain't got a single leveled up zombie, and I am 15 games in, and I've not got a level up on a zombie.
Huh.
I need a dirty player, man.
I just feel at the moment Gasamal is very comfortable.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
I think, and obviously, Gimlick is going to have to make him uncomfortable, and he's got the tools to do it. But obviously,
who do you target here with the wolf? Then do you try and go for that decent player? What's his name? Sang, who's just blitzed.
Who?
He's got a guard next to him, so
yeah, you could. He'd have to bring the goal to the corner of it.
I'm going to see a side cage.
No, he's going to go for him. He'll put the guard in now.
Yeah.
From the Shag the Predator, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
And then he'll hit with a wolf, and this could be huge. But it does put a few pieces under pressure. Is he going to just... No. He's not going to hit the wrestle piece.
It's tough. He might do, because it's going to be tough keeping 2 dice on him, because he has got guard on a cop. It was a good positioning again from Gas. Sticking a guard player next to his decent piece. But there's a lot of people in contact, and there's not a lot of people looking after his ball carrier.
Yeah, I was thinking, here we go. Where's he going? Yeah, he's going to go for this guy. Does he get it the first time? Here we go.
Is this only going to be 1 dice? No.
Gets him with a tackle.
This
danger
could be big.
This could be big. Here we go. I'm still winning.
There we go.
And he's injured him.
Got him. Yeah, that is big.
Oh, that's huge. Oh man, I would be appoing that.
That's almost worth an appo, that.
Yeah, you've got to appo that.
This should know, don't you, with the badly you're getting him back.
Yeah, I always think in the playoffs, you missing next games, you've got to let him go unless there's a fucking bizarre reason. You have to try and appo him. And maybe deaths, I suppose. But even then, you think, well, you don't know if you're going to work, do you? Well, with the badly hair, you know it's going to work. Yeah, so that to me was a straight appo.
No-brainer, wasn't it?
So you could have lost almost every other player on the pitch apart from that one.
Yeah.
But again, you see, I wasn't too impressed how he had the piece there. No, Gimlick's a good coach, and he saw it.
Again is in danger.
The wolf's now in danger, and that was a risk, wasn't it? That was a risk he decided to take.
Yeah. He could have done it another way. I think he could have. That's why I was almost thinking, is he going to blitz cop instead, and sort of not have your wolf at risk, but.
Yeah, I mean, he got the desired effect. He got the deadliest piece off the pitch, so to him it's a success. But if this was to go bye-byes now...
It is a success, but if the wolf disappears this game, it's not a success, because I think Gaff would have happily traded him for the wolf.
Yeah. He's got to just be a bit careful. I like how he's protected this ball carrier. He's got a stand firm there, he's got a goal up there. He's done this very nicely, as game as you'd expect from a top coach.
Do you reckon he'll get aggressive here? I mean, Griff can actually blitz that zombie that stood next to the ball carrier and get in there if he wanted. The
problem you've got here is, he's got the guy in my place, Gas. The problem is, like Bernie Buffon, the white, he's got bloody blodge. The stand firm guy next to him's got blodge, and they haven't got tackle, so it's a bit of a problem to get to get it.
Yeah, it's good positioning, isn't it?
So you sort of feel like Gimlick's like, you know what? Yeah, you're gonna get the dice, but you know what? I'll trust my bloods because you've got very little tackle.
Yep. Oh yeah, he needs powers to win this game. Like we said, he's got tackle on both his whites and he's got tackle on his werewolf. He's got enough tackle to cope with anything really.
And it's interesting because we said earlier when he lost a wolf, it didn't look as dangerous. Now, since the Bretonians have lost their key player, they don't look as dangerous either now.
No.
So it's
Who
interesting.
do you blitz here? Do you try and get rid of that goal? Do you try and blitz and get rid of the wolf? To me,
It's a tough one because that wolf puts me off because it's got. Crystal thinks Griff will go deep. He's going to go for the goal. That's what he's going to go for. As soon as I say that, It goes for that. And that's the problem with sidestep.
Yep. Gonna sidestep himself. I'd go up near the goal. Yep.
This is the problem we've got.
He's lost his tackle piece, which is massive.
Yeah, and that's the thing, isn't it? I said he wasn't well protected, and you said he could have a crack at him if he wants. And you've got to. If you've got that one piece more than so, you've got to protect that the best you can. And it wasn't that hard to work out that I could get 2 dice on him and then trust in the sidestepping blodge, and it's a skull, and he's re-rolled it.
I think you struggle at this sort of stage to win games without more tackle. One tackle isn't enough. It's not, unless you're getting your powers. Yeah. It's not enough.
Shagrath thinks it should have put thingy at the back as a safety. Crystal said I would have blitzed the backside zombie with Griff to base the ball carrier. Ooh, would you now? Ooh, very aggressive.
These 2 whites. I was thinking that's what I said. I think first turn about.
You can tell he's a rat player. You can tell Crystal's a rat player.
Have a look at that zombie.
Very aggressive. I always find rat coaches are very aggressive.
Thing is, these 2 boys are doing really well now, holding this front 4 lineup.
Yeah.
It's very, very easy for Gimli to move down this right hand side now.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be able to use his golem for the guard, so the Mighty Blow Wolf can get another crack at something. But he's got to be careful because if you're having sidestep, if he doesn't knock him down the first time, it'll be 1 die. He ain't going to get a shot at Griff. I don't think.
Well, he could.
Well,
that flesh golem could take out.
Well, he'd have to take care of.
Could take out the lineman out.
What he didn't do. But the problem with that, well, it's been done now. The problem when your wrestle piece there is you can now get saved. So, very odd, very odd.
He can, but he's risking a 1 dice.
He just brings a zombie. Just brings a zombie up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's going to have to, but then he's
2 squares away from the golem, and then. Yeah. I probably
he's leaving his ball carrier open a lot then there.
Yeah.
Not making any edgeways down the field.
And don't forget, Gasamal, even though it's not showing up on my screen, he does have a wizard. And he's going to do what we thought he was going to do. You sort of can't turn down a surf on a guided player. And he'll probably say, double skull! Oh, then he doesn't... Well, he could still get rid of him, but he ain't going to get the surf.
That's what I mean about leaving your ball carrier like that. The ball carrier is wide open, having to move that zombie.
The thing is, well, there's a wizard in play. Oh, that's worked out beautifully for Gasamal. Not only did he get surfed, he burnt a reroll, though, to be fair, it didn't really make much difference. And, obviously, he survived the Mighty Blow hit.
There comes a point where you're going to have to get aggressive with your wolves. I know you don't like to leave them in danger, but Gimli left them in danger too early. Second turn, hits on both wolves.
Yeah.
I reckon on average, you want your wolves only to be getting hit twice a game, let alone first turn twice.
There we go. And again, he's okay. And that's interesting. He decided to stand firm as well. He didn't have to, but you know what he said? You know what? I'm going to stand firm. We're going to have a nice big scrap here. I get him this time though. Bernie Buffon, the white, says, "Hey mate, I ain't messing." Boom, have a bit of that. The problem with Bernie Buffon having strength, blodge, stand firm, he hasn't got Mighty Blow. Might be a bit OP if he got that. But gets him down at the very least. But yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? It's interesting to see. Gasamal's got our lizards, by the way, in the cross-platform cup. Shagrath is playing Necro. Although Shagrath is doing extremely well with lizards in the ladder this season.
Is it?
Absolutely. But Shag's a good coach. That's why he's on Team PS4.
Yes.
Now then, what is... Will we see the wizard? Probably not.
Not a bit early for the whiz yet.
I know.
Try and take that goal out.
Oh, well, he's gonna be wrestled down. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, you don't re-roll that.
Can't re-roll that. That would be crazy. You've just got to take it. It's not exactly what he wanted. Gas him out, but hey, you've got Griff back there. And you've got your strength 4 Ps back there.
Bit of a stalemate in the middle here until one of these or two of these players gets taken out.
Yeah, I mean, this is the problem. He needs to get these 3 guards down. He's got 1 down, but unfortunately he had to use his own player to get down as well.
I mean, these two freaks are just having a little chat over here, aren't they?
I mean, you can on you could 3+ dodge 1 die the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3+, 2+, if they go for it. 1 die with a wrestle piece. Get him down, then send in the big guys.
You can actually get a 2 die on the ball carrier with that strength 4 blitzer.
Can you?
Yeah, with 1 dodge.
Yeah.
Which he's not supposed to do, which I would have liked to have done.
Oh, he has. He has, but he's got through. No.
Oh, he didn't show the blitz on my
screen. No, I didn't show mine either. Oh, wow. And he didn't get it. That's a reroll in my book.
Yeah,
I've got to reroll that.
To go
and he gets it. Brilliant play. Excellent. And he punishes.
You had to do that.
Oh, and he gives him a good punch in the face as well. Have a bit of that.
That's what I said last turn. That's what I said about moving that zombie up for the frenzy. If that zombie hadn't been moved, that wasn't happening. But he's had to move the zombie up to assist the wolf for frenzy, and he's
and the thing as well, it's huge because it's it's actually stun as well. So, and this is it. I mean, we did say, didn't we? We was looking at him like, you pointed out a few turns ago as well, obviously. Like you say, look, this ball in protected. Gassamal will take shots. You know, some people sometimes think...
It's just that zombie. I didn't like that zombie getting moved.
No.
Everything else played well. That zombie was a bad idea. I think I'd have even risked the dodge with a wolf to try and have a crack at someone else.
But you see, he brought the zombie up, didn't he, to try and get the surf? That's why he did it, didn't he?
I wouldn't have. But that's what I mean. I wouldn't have
Griff.
done that. I wouldn't have done that, mate.
Have you seen this? Oh, and he rolled a 1!
He goes where he wants. He goes where he wants.
He goes where he wants. Griff over
he goes where he wants. Mate. I'd have left the zombie in defence and I'd have ignored the surf there.
He does what he wants.
And
the funny thing is, when I had a big run with him with my Brett, he did everything right apart from pick the fucking ball up. He always rolled a 1 there, like, for fuck's sake!
Is Griff gonna get surfed? That's the
fucking better not do. I'd riot if he gets surfed. But if he'd have picked that up, there was a way. I just love Griff. I mean, just the way he just waltzes his way through. It's like, see you later, guys. And the thing is as well, he's still got his wizard.
I mean, I think that guy's going to get surfed now by the zombie.
Yeah.
Stick the goal in there, get him surfed.
But then he could get counter surfed as well. But yeah.
Yeah, true.
I think what he'll be thinking about at the moment, surely, must be how is he going to get the fucking ball back? I mean, to be fair,
the Wolf can do a blitz here. If you can get rid of that peasant, get rid of that lineman there, the Wolf's got.
He was poor player though from Gim. It was a 3+ dodge with a built-in reroll, and then, you know, as we know, when it's your play and you got blood, you always pow it.
It's the 2 turns before I've not liked. He's moved too many players up. He didn't need to go for that surf. He was leaving your ball carrier far too open. Yeah. I don't know if he's just not noticed.
See, he was very aggressive because I thought because it was a blodger, he might have just gone with the wrestle piece, and then if it went wrong, he would have had obviously the other guy there. But in the end, he was like, no, fuck this shit. I'm going to go balls deep and go for it. And there's another injury. That's two of these peasants injured. This one will be back next game, so no worries there.
No Apple left, so the Wolf's going to be blitzing. Well,
you think he's going to blitz the strength 4 piece. As good as Griff is, This strength 4 piece has got sure
He
hands as well.
He can't get 2 dice on Griff. But
Oh, that tackle's coming beautiful as well. Now,
yeah,
where's he going to go? I would go bottom left here, but he's going to go to the ball. And he's stunned.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, the ball goes perfect. Gas gets the bounce. I can't remember. One coach said to me, they call him Lucky Gas because it always bounces right, or he always gets that bit of luck.
Yeah.
And that was a bit of luck. But, you know, Griff has problem picking his ball up. That's the problem.
He's in scoring range, and there is rerolls left.
Yeah.
Tell you what, as well, Gas having not used his wizard this half, it's pretty big.
Yeah, because even if he doesn't score this half, having the wizard,
I think you need to try and dodge this white out.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer to me. Oh, and he gets him as well. He's gone for it, and he's got a... Oh, that's pure filth. That is pure filth. 6 dodge, 6 pick up.
I think that saved him the touchdown, that.
I think it has. Where's that... I mean, where's that goal gone? Oh, the goal's come back as... Yeah. I'm trying to find... Did he not have another... Oh, there it is there. There's the goal.
Go on, dodge that zombie out into scoring threat. That's what I want to see now. I want to see a zombie dodge into scoring threat. Do it!
Do it.
Do it! Oh, boo! I need to have a fucking word with him.
I don't... Yeah, I mean...
He needs to put his vagina away and find his balls.
He rightly doesn't use the wizard. It's not a good position even for Griff because obviously he's got no tackle.
Wizard, mate. But if wizard, you get in the ball second half.
But if he can somehow, I mean, which one of these hasn't? Can he? Oh, there's a blitz miles over here.
What the?
I don't know what that's all about. It's a bit fruity, isn't it?
I don't know, but he needs to save Griff.
Tell you what, he can have a bit of that.
I think he's going to try and get this guard piece in just to save Griff, innit? Stop Griff getting...
so.
Serves up, dude.
The thing is, well, Griff can score from where he is.
Yeah. Mind you, he can't get this. He can't get his guard piece in, can he?
Oh, hey, oh, what?
Sacrificing Griff.
What? I tell you what, that's got to be a bannable offence. Disqualification.
He's just going to do a 1 dice with Griff, innit? That's all.
I think he's going to try and free the wrestle piece. I think.
I can't though, can he?
Griff's in trouble here. I don't like what he's done with Griff.
It's 1 dicer. It's 1 dice time with Griff.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you just get a buff down, look where you are. And it's a base stand as well.
Yeah.
He's on the arm right, isn't he?
But he's got to do it. He's either got to do that or try and dodge with him. There's no point in leaving him to just get paggered.
Oh, 1 dice over this side. Griff's in trouble. Oh, 1 dice is over here. They would have.
Yeah, nothing.
I basically think you just dive and take the hit.
Yeah,
fall over.
Mate. You don't want to take the 1 die against the wolf and get a bit of claw to your face. You don't want to take the 1 die to the white.
No.
Dodge has failed. Griff could be gone. No, he's all right.
He sort of decided.
So we're not going to see a touchdown first half.
No, but you know they'll be happy. Yeah, Gas with the wizard gets his killer back, and we don't.
Is Griff getting stood on?
And the thing is as well, don't forget. Yeah, I would. Don't forget. It's a 50-50 chance if that other wolf comes back. We know that thing is killer's coming back. So
he's got nobody to stand on him with. He's only got the goal. So.
Oh, yeah, it's a tricky one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't
Moving
think
ball carrying you up. 0-0 first half.
Griff's 1 square away from getting to the end zone.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Get your players the hell out of there so you can't do any crazy pushing.
Yeah.
I don't know who that goal thinks he is, or where he thinks he's going.
Who's going to get slapped? Yeah, I think what it was for Jackie was because the other guy had blodge and he had no tackle. If he didn't have blodge, then that might have been a good call. But it's not his draft. It's not his draft, so... Yeah, he didn't have to score. It would have been a lovely bonus, though. The good thing is, though, he's kept his... he's been able to keep his wizard as well. What's beautiful. Stopped the score and kept his wizard.
Aren't doing enough, are they?
Well, you said that. Now he could
be big.
And this guy's got leader. This guy's got leader on, and oh, the wolf doesn't do
he's
his
got away
stuff.
with it. Wolf is in danger again, though.
It is. But you
Tackle,
know,
he's not got enough tackle, mate. I mean, bloody Gimli's getting the powers now anyhow, but there's not enough tackle in this
did it not have?
to stop
Oh,
anyone.
that's a Brucey
wow.
bonus. The
Another
cop has
guard piece
been arrested. Oh, them golems have been chewing through this team.
One dice, zombie time. Go on the zombie.
Come on, you know you want to do it. Do it.
Go on the zombie.
Come on, do it.
Go on the zombie.
Hey, there you go.
Lad.
Have a bit of this, peasant.
Beast. Still got 3 rerolls left at the end of the half.
Yeah, for some bizarre reason I thought that white had blodge projectile. I don't know why. I got the bloody
The one with the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see you playing pro.
Finally a power on that white.
Yeah, Bernie Buffon has been a legend. He may be a dead legend in a minute, but he held that line bravely.
I think that's only the 3rd power.
God, I got clocked.
For gas.
Sorry guys, I'm alright. I'm still there. Yeah.
Incoming wolf.
You'd think I'd know that, wouldn't you? Because he called Bernie Buffon, I'd know that the strength 4 white has it. He can't score. How can he score? What have we missed? He can't score now.
Nothing, no, we've not missed anything.
Oh god, my control's going a bit funny. Hey up, this isn't good.
No, I've not missed anything.
He's 1 square away. Has he got jump up? I don't know what. He can't score.
No, somebody said he can score.
Yeah, projecting he can score.
Yeah. What does he know?
Unless we're lightning bolt Griff and he makes him jump in the air and he goes 1 square forward. Yeah, forward towards end zone. Might kill him, but if he doesn't.
Half time, Bernie, it was advantage to Hill.
Well, I'd have to say the Bretts. I know.
Yeah.
Oh god, it'd be good if he got him. Just because they've got a wizard. I mean, it would make it a lot better if that other wolf kept out.
Yeah, I mean they've got the wizard, they've got the tackle piece back.
Yeah, and they get to hit first, and the wolf's back.
The wolf's back.
Oh, that evens it up a bit now. The zombie keeps out, so he gets the right one back. Oh, I can imagine Gasamal going, God damn it. I know I would be. I'm like, for fuck's sake, couldn't have brought the zombie back instead.
I think is it going to be 11v10? So I think Gimlick is 1 man up.
No, I think he's got 11 players. Yeah, Projector. 10-7 he could have done in Projector, yeah. Absolutely. But he's probably thinking, you know what, if I fail, then I've lost my wizard, and you know it's my drab next. If that was his drab, obviously he'd have probably used it. But
I wouldn't have played that any different.
No, because if it had worked though, then yeah, he would have scored probably.
It's a huge risk though. That you might as well take the wizard into the second half.
Yeah.
If Gas can score on this drive, it's looking good for the win.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with what Projector's doing, and I'm sure some people would have used the wizard. I just think the thing what I was thinking of, he only had the 1 wolf. He might not get the other one back. It was a 50-50 if he got the other wolf back, and obviously my drive. If he tries to stall anyway with these things, or if I get in trouble, I've got that wizard as a safety net. Even if they get the ball off the Bretts, then at least we've got the wizards try and get it back. And yes, Mercy, we're having fun. It's been a good game, but I think that's huge. The Wolves back. Obviously, the Bretts have lost their Apo, but he was well used. So I think what's key here is even if he can just get a couple of removals, even if it's just zombies, just to get the numbers advantage, that'll be massive. It's all about numbers. Obviously, he'd like to get the Wolves, but he's not going to get them the first turn. But it's the Golems what have been doing the damage. They're the ones who've been removing stuff. And the Tackle Wolf's the one who's been causing trouble as well, hasn't he? He's the one who got rid of their killer, who had to be used for the Apo. Would you give this ball to Griff and say, you know what, Griff?
Yeah, I think I would.
In Griff we trust?
Well, I don't know. If it goes dead, I'd give him it. What are we risking a pick up with him? I don't know.
I mean, obviously the Bretts will not want to see a bloody defense blitz here. That would be cruel. But he does have a sad step.
The blitzer he's got, that strength 4 blitz is a cracking ball handler.
Right, I've switched it to the Bretonian's view because apparently everyone loves being behind the ball. So I've gone behind the Bretts now.
So I'll do that also.
I usually just stick on one side and that's it. But people like it this way, and I like to please the fans.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't usually like being behind 11 men, but...
Rather be behind them than in front of them.
Depends.
And here comes a kick. Is it a good one?
Nice.
It's beautiful. Woo. Now, he'll definitely go with... Oh, no, he's going to go with Griff.
Yeah.
In Griff we trust. Will he get it? No, he rolls another one because, hey, he likes rolling ones. I would have gone with the...
Feds was seeing his other player, Freddie or whatever his name is.
Yeah, because he had catch, so he got 2 chances to catch the ball.
Not only that, like, just for later in the turn, if you have to dodge with him, you don't want to risk your eye. It's hard, it's tough, innit?
But I suppose as well, you know, Griff's done it so many times. He did it for Cass, he did it for me many times. You know, so I get why people trust Griff to have the ball. I really do. Like I said, the only issue I ever had with him is he used to roll a lot of ones trying to handle the ball. That was the only problem. It would have been nice to have seen him with sure hands, put it like that, but the more you give him, the more OP he gets. But,
I've got 570k to spend this week. What the hell do I buy?
Oh, there we go, have a bit of that. Oh, finally gets an armor break, but guess what? He's still on the pitch. So a bit of a damp squib of a turn that for the Brits. Not what they wanted. 2 mighty blow hits, didn't get it done. And they're going to get a mighty blow hit now. Wasn't a fan of putting my mighty blow tackle piece, who I'd appoed, on the front line. That's the sort of piece you should blitz with. Go in, hit your target, then get out of there. Yeah, because you know the Necro's got all this guard, so he's going to get 2 die on that piece. And I'm just thinking, you know what? What's the point of appoing it if you're just going to throw him to the Lions? And thank God Griff does what he does.
Oh, after 2 ones.
Yeah, I think what it was too busy waving to the wenches in the crowd. You know, he's many. He's not. He's chilling. He's going to go and see the rest of his cheerleaders over here now.
He looks like a man who takes after me.
Yep, he's going to go and showboat over there. Hello, everybody.
Morning. Hit the guy with the star.
Yeah. Well, I'd tell you what, I'd be gobsmacked if he doesn't...
shit out of this lineman.
Has he got... Saying that, it's only going to be 1 die. I mean, as much as I was just criticising... Yeah, he can get 2 die with a golem.
He can get 2 guy on the big guy.
I would have thought he'd have gone with Bernie there. I thought he'd have hit him with Bernie.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Because the 1 dice with a wolf.
Yeah, I definitely won't waste a wolf on that. He's maybe going to go with Shag the Predator. He's got tackle might blow anyway, hasn't he?
Yeah. But that's only 1 die. He could have gone with Bernie and he got 2 die. Instead, he's going to go with the golem.
He's going with the big fella.
Oh, that's filthy.
Oh, I think he's made a mistake there.
Nuffle has looked after him there.
Yeah, massively. He's got the power when he risked going with no tackle.
And is this golem going to take a huge dent out of this Brett? That's the problem. These golems, and here we go.
On the front row.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes when you've got so many decent players, it's hard to protect them all. But my plan, if I was the Brets, and people might disagree with this, there's 2 things. Griff's got the ball, so he doesn't get touched. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2 is my killer doesn't get touched, so he blitzes every turn if he can, and then hards. Hits, runs. You know, that's what he should be doing. He hasn't got frenzy, so it's a lot easier to do that. To put him where he was, but then again, I would feel a bit solid because Gim messed it up, because that should have been Bernie slapping him 2 die with tackle every day. He could have still put the golem in there. That was a poor play, and he got rewarded. It's as simple as that. And you don't see Gim do many poor plays, but I'm sorry, mate. I thought you got a bit lucky there.
I don't know. That's his 3rd of this game.
Yeah, what I'm saying is usually when we see Gimlick plays solid.
Yeah, definitely.
And there's a few things, but it's pressure. It's pressure. It's the quarterfinals. It's the money round. We all make mistakes. I make them all the time. So, but we only, like I said to people before, we are here to call it how we see it. We're not saying we're better. Yeah. We're just calling how we see it. And now we're both. And when we're both in agreement,
not saying I'm better.
We just got to call it. If we didn't call it right, then it'd be a bit bloody boring, wouldn't it?
I mean, there's a few games this season in the Cladder I've had I have both my wolves on the front line.
Yeah.
I know it's a huge risk, but I've done it and I thought, right, I want 2 Mighty Blow Claw hits first turn.
Yeah.
And it's come good. But if you've got I've got zombies spare to then look after the wolves, you can do it, but you need them dice still, don't you?
Yeah.
Like we said earlier, you're removing players, even if you're removing crap ones, you gain a bigger advantage.
That's it. You obviously want the nice ones, but if there's an easier target, more chance of getting rid of it, get rid of it. But this is better fun gaming that is protecting his wolves a bit better.
Ooh,
no, that helps, because them to me at the moment, these 2 golems have been amazing. So get in there, get in one of them.
There.
Yeah, but
look at that. Who wouldn't want a Blodge Guard Mighty Blow Golem?
Yeah, but
let alone 2.
But they have been removing players. That's what I mean. They're doing the job.
Yeah, they're doing fantastic.
They're doing the job what they're built to do, but they're also bloody knocking the crap out of, especially the peasants.
The only thing I don't like on him is him on the deck. I don't like his glasses.
Oh, they don't like the
glasses. Looks like that kid at school that always gets picked on.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, little fella getting excited, moving up the pitch. Steady on there, lad. You're getting over the halfway line.
Go on, son. Let's name him. I wish I fucking didn't now. Punzada. How would you pronounce that?
That's just a bad haircut, mate. That's all I'm looking at.
Punkzada. I'm gonna call him Punkzada. He's probably just murdered the Spanish if that's what it is, but he's a brave lad.
Yeah, it'll be a silent X or something.
It'll be something like Puzada.
It'll just be Punda or something. Or Griff's
Puzada.
Griff's on the move, kid.
That's what I'm gonna call him. Puzada. That sounds good. If Aswin says it's wrong, just ignore him. Here we go. No, yes, that's beautiful. You can have a bit of this. Have a bit of coffee. Bang in your face. Ooh, get him. Get him though, does he? The peasant could be a hero here.
This little fella, the peasant's thinking, I get to do a hit.
Oh, I get it. And they're like, fucking hell, now we know why you're a peasant.
That was your big day, that.
Not going to get knighted with shit like that.
I'd have risked that peasant then just for a laugh and followed him up as well. just to tie some other people up.
Interesting that his wrestle piece has gone there. He sort of doesn't want to fully commit down the right, but don't forget as well. I mean, I don't know. I presume you guys can't see the wizard either, because you lot watching my stream apart from Bearza, but you lot are watching my stream, so you probably can't see that Gasamal has a wizard, but he does have a wizard. Yes. So not only does he have the ball with Griff, in #in Griff We Trust, God bless that man, he also has a wizard. So
yes.
I mean, Griff sort of he's had a funny tournament. He was the hero 1 minute for Cass, and then he was a villain. So he's got to get his rep back. And that's a lovely 4+ dodge with the peasant there.
4+ dodge.
As you do. I'm always scared of dodging stuff. What are armor 7?
There's a lot of players for Gim to set up a good defence though. He's only got one player marked up at him.
Yeah. And especially with 2 blood golems.
We haven't seen a foul yet as well. How disappointing.
No, we haven't, have we? We haven't seen a foul. Maybe he's been too
good much positional play.
Yeah. I mean,
both players lost players early, didn't they? So
I think all these players will be back. He's back.
We sort of said at the start of the game, didn't we, that if you lose players early, you're going to get fouled because they've got the advantage already. You might as well keep the pressure on and.
Yeah. Interesting. He keeps that wrestle piece, Mighty Blow piece next to Bernie, the white there. So he's going to get slapped.
Yeah, Bernie's got a free crack at him, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's going to have a juicy crack.
I think we might even see this lineman getting surfed. A comfortable surf.
He's got Fender.
Has he?
He's not getting surfed.
Oh shit, of course he has. Sorry, mate. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd be ringing up Gasamal saying, "What the hell are you doing?" If that would in our end.
Yeah, my bad.
But it's a nice easy shot if you want it, though, isn't it? It's a nice easy shot if you want it. We might blow. My control. Oh, God,
for some reason, I'd looked over him and that Rascada was on the.
Yeah, he can do that. I'd be definitely taking a Mighty Blow shot here because it's safe. It's a safe shot as well, isn't it?
Yeah, have a dig with Bernie.
If you yeah. Here comes the Mighty Blow Wolf.
double on both level ups first. That is nice.
That's a dream, isn't it, for a Necro coach?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm hoping mine can do some damage against Trip this week.
Wow. There we go. Fen comes in big.
Gross.
You can put him next to the zombie though, so the zombie can save him next turn. Could even flick the wolf all the way around to the other side of him as well if he really wanted to. I personally wouldn't, but...
Nah. His wolf's been in two.
Oh, he has. He has. I always think in them sort of things that he'll probably do a shitty one die, roll the power and take my player off the pitch. That's usually what happens. Nice use of the golem there though. And way up. Big bashing strength 4 Ben is going down, getting wrestled by that blocker.
Crack 10 for Gim.
Wasn't great, was it? But you know, both teams have had the half decent. Oh, way up. Hey, don't you start fouling me, young man.
Go on, lad.
I say that shows you how stupid I am. Foul his own player.
Yeah, foul his own player.
Might do though. It's me. He might do. Fuck it. Let's burning.
Brings a whole new meaning to it, doesn't it? Zapping his own player.
Yeah. Well, Hamidi did that in the final. He fireballed his own player in the final, and that was actually against Gimlick as well. So you know what?
For laughs?
No, he was actually in the final. He was like, you know what? I'm going to fireball and take me on, and he took his own player out.
Ugh.
Yeah, he you know.
It doesn't affect him if they're on the floor, does it? But
no, but he wasn't. He was stood up. He got zapped. He fireballed that and a few others, and yeah.
Well, he's turning into a good scrap now, mate. There's a lot of people in contact.
Yeah, it was always going to be a good game. This. I mean, people were saying, "Oh yeah, well, Gim, it's his to lose," but I wasn't. He probably did have the better team, but Gas is such a great coach.
Yeah, there's a lot of space up this left-hand side as well.
Yeah. Oh, I fightballed me on players. I'm sure I fightballed one or two of me on players against Mercy once.
Yeah, I've done it before, mate. I've done it before.
But Gas, yeah, he's such a great coach. And like Team PC, Team Xbox, they're going to be worried because Gasamal's showing how good he can do with a Brett team. You wait until you see him with his main team. You know? Very strong team for the cross-platform cup for Team PS4. Really happy with what we've got. If we lose, it won't be on the quality. Gasamal's playing Lizards, interestingly. I must admit, I did raise my eyebrow when I found out he was doing them. I was hoping Shagrath was going to go Lizards, but the thing
what's the TV you've got for each then?
1100 TV for your plays and all that stuff, and then you get 15 skills on top, 12 singles, 3 doubles.
Similar to the Civil War thing.
Basically it's the same as the Civil War. So,
I'll have a dab like that next year if you need a coach.
You're more than certainly good enough to play in it. Oh, Shag the Predator. Oh, look at that. See, I tell you what, I'm happy for the coach, but it pisses me off. My team's never fucking regen. Never regen. I lost another player today because he didn't fucking regen. And then I see everyone else's and fuck. Ooh, that one didn't regen.
Whoa, wowza.
But again, to be honest, you don't mind that because you're not too bothered about your zombies. It's your better players you want to regen, don't you?
Is Benny Bullfront getting stamped on here? He's got a dirty player free. Yeah, let's get the first. Oh shit!
There you go. Off you go. Good luck.
Sorry, bro.
Sorry, mate. You go and save some people. There you go. Live on stream. That's what he does as a job. He's a fireman, so he's on call. So if someone needs saving, that's what he does. So, just me now, unless it's a false call and I'll be back, but probably not. It's the furs, yeah. Alright, Brave Man is bears up. So, just me then. Sorry about that. Sam bloody. But it's okay. We're still here. So, he's gone back with Griff. I can sort of understand that. It's only turn 11, so he's got plenty of time. Griff's very fast, and he has the potential to move 10 squares, so there's not a problem there. He's just got 2 big removals. Even though that white did regen, what's good for Gim, he's out for the rest of this drive. I think he's in the favourite. Maybe we'll be calling Calcium Cass. Because he was like, yeah, he thinks Gim will win it. Well, at the moment, he's in trouble. But how many times have we said that about Gimlick? He's in trouble, and he pulls out the fire. There we go, and Bernie's going to get it. Boom, have a bit of that. Stunned, Bernie takes it like a champ. He ain't getting off the pitch. Oh, look at that! A fab! Oh, he pushed. Oh, why would you? Oh. Yeah, I suppose you have to dodge twice to make sure he didn't get served. Did the hard dodge. So, who's your money on? I must admit, my money's on Gas O'Malley, yeah. Got the wizard, got the numbers. Rare professional performance. Both of them have played very well, I think. I think Gim made a few mistakes in the first half. What ended up him losing the ball. Against lesser coaches, you can sort of get away with that. But against a player like Gas, you leave your ball carrier open to a 3+ dodge and a 2-die hit, he's going to take it, isn't he? But he's still got his golems, he's still got his 2 wolves, he's still got the speed. So this isn't over. And the thing as well is, people not really... Has anyone used a reroll this half? Not really been any really bad dice, really, have they? Yep. Dare player is going to get hit as well, I think. So yeah, he needs some attrition now, doesn't he? Needs some attrition now, does this Necro team. Starting with this guy. Break him in half. No. Just can't get it done. But what he can do with his golem is tie a lot of pieces up. That's what he can do. But you see how Gas plays. I mean, Gas might play this in the fact that, you know what, I'm going to leave till late, try and score. If I don't, I could go to overtime. 50-50 if I get the ball to start off with, and I've got a wizard. Me personally, I'd want to try and hopefully win it in normal time, but oh, and he's gone for the peasant again. And Gas will be extremely happy that he keeps going for the peasants. Because that might blown cloak could do bad things to his team. So who does everyone think's going to win this then? I've said Gas. Anybody want to be brave and put the tip out there who they think will win? Trippers thinks Gim. Why do you think Gim, Trip? You may be right. Still got his 2 Mighty Blow Wolves. Will take long for them to start changing it. Jim says I'll root for Gim, but yeah, he needs to catch a break. Yeah. He'll probably clear that zombie off. Yep, he ain't got a block, so it's good enough. And it's an arrow break as well. Now, is he... Where's he going to go with his... yeah, he's going to go there. I just think gas is... well, it just seems to... I don't know. Gimlick is making this as hard as possible. It's a really good game, this. Both teams are playing very well. Sorry, both coaches are playing very well. It's a very good tactical game of Blood Bowl, this. Oh, he went for the one die. What a ballsy move that was. Oh, he's injured him as well. Again, it's another regen save, but it's another piece off the pitch. Oh, that's a killer, that is, isn't it? Oh, man. He's starting to lose his players now. Gasamal is almost... He can sort of taste... and it wrestles him down. He can almost taste it, can he? He can almost taste the sweet smell of victory. He's still got the wizard as well. He's got Griff. What more do you want? Can the favourites of the cup go out at the quarter-final stage, or can Gimlick and his Necro pull this out of the fire? It's not going to be easy. I'll just take a few skills off the ones to start off with, be a bit easier. Does he want to stand firm with him? Nope, he does not. Oh, he gets him that time. Now then, can he get himself a blitzer splattered? He really does need one, doesn't he? He does, but it's only stunned by the looks of it. It is. I mean, luckily that wolf's got sidestep. That's the good news. Now, are these golems going to keep causing aggro? They have been very good this game. The two golems have worked really well together as a good tag team. They've really impressed me. The problem is, even if he puts his wolf, we think around here, he's still going to get a tackle shot on him. Although, if we just go around with him, you just don't know. It may only be one die. He's got his strength for white there who can help. But they are running out of numbers, aren't they? They've got 8 players on the pitch. Or is it... You know, 8 against 11, I think. It's about time them Mighty Blow Wolves did something now. 43 seconds left. It's really a tough call for what Gim does here. It really is. It's not easy. So it brings a zombie there. Gets the data player. Can he get rid of the data player? That's the question. Oh, he doesn't, and that's quite that's cleverly played from Gasamal. Doesn't use defend. Means him having to burn a square. You'd sort of think Gasamal's definitely going to go down his flank now, even if you know he can put his peasants up front so they don't get frenzied off the pitch. And he's probably looking to try and get Bernie at the very least. But he'd have to knock him down because he's got to stand firm. But you can see how Gas plays this. But you'd think Gas is definitely going to push up here, somewhere around here. You know, this little segment here. Depending on who he decides to blitz. He may go for the wolf. Oh, he's going for the goal. AB7 against Mavelo. Can sort of see that. Oh, he didn't get him though. Sure, I'll be cursing that. Now, what's he gonna do? I mean, the good thing is Griff has Fend and his Strength 4. Although Fend won't save him there. Yeah, that's nice. Tag the wolf with a peasant. Nothing wrong with that. If you can get this guy down, then obviously he can go up there and make sure it's secure. Obviously, he wants his golem down, and he gets him down. That's a big... Oh, and he's knocked him out as well! And the Bretonians are just getting it done again. You sort of think he's going to go right there now, surely. Nope, he's going to put him there instead. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing though. Most team is only armor 8. But then again, so is the Brazilian team. And they've got armor 7 as well. Well, that's going to free the wolf, so that's nice to play from Gim. I mean, obviously that's first half, the Necro had done more damage. They've injured 3. But since then, have they actually injured it? Well, they actually injured 4, didn't they? Because one of them was an apode. Since then, they've injured nothing. They've not removed nothing. Not even a KO. Yeah, options are running out. And he's going to have to rely on his wolves now. And a bit of luck. He's not gonna. Surely he's not gonna use Fen there. No, good call. Because that means he'll have to dodge if he wants to Not stay there now. Already gets him. There's the first removal for the Necro. Problem is now though. Oh, that's a nice pow from Benny Buffon the White. He's trying to be a hero for his boss. His fellow admin. Oh, that's a nice dodge. Interesting he puts him there. He's just trying to do his best. Don't forget though, Gato still has the wizard if he needs it. I mean, if he can somehow bolt this guy, then it could go round and that could win him the game. And he has done exactly what I said. He's bolted. That is a great call. Gasamal, I tip my hat to you. That's why I was thinking, you know what, if I can bolt him, Griff can go this way, I can then hem in the other two, and it's game over. That's what I was thinking. Because you've got this guy here as well. You can try and dodge this guy. In fact, you could even try and knock this guy down first. That's what I would do anyway. We got to remember as well, Griff is strength 4. And he's a blodger. Oh, he didn't get him. If he'd got him, that'd have freed up another one. Nice and easy. He still could on the 3+, but I'm sure he'll get the rest of them done first. And is he going to go for the cage? I could put him maybe there, maybe. Nope, he's going to go there. And then he can hit him and then tap the goal, I'd have thought. Because you can blitz him. Yep, there we go. Gets the push. It's good enough for him to come around here. The only issue now is he needs this guy to dodge. This guy dodges and he has. Wow, there we go. Oh, he gets that as well. Brilliant. What a turn. And it looks like Carlton Cass's tip and many people's tip to at least get to the final is going to get crashed out at the quarter-final stage by the plucky Brett and Griff. No. Trip, you said Gim would win. I thought it was supposed to be Trippus knows best. Not this time. And the crazy thing is, none of them use rerolls this half. You know? And Gasamal's so well positioned, these guys. Look at this. Position them perfectly. So whichever way it goes, it's going to be 4+. But you know what? He's saying, bolts this. I'm going to go for the 1 die. He gets it as well. Can he kill the Brett? Boom. No, don't be silly. one thing for sure, GIF will keep fighting. There's no doubt about that. Oh, that's massive. That is huge, because that... And here's the problem with Griff. When he's got a tackle piece on him, it's a problem. Because obviously then he doesn't get his natural dodge. So if he was to roll a 1, you need a 4+ to re-roll that 2+ attempt again. Gimlick is not going to go away without a fight. That is for sure. I mean, there's plenty Gasamal can do here to score if he wants it, but that would give Gim 2 turns. So there is that. Oh, even the guy without block gets it done. So obviously he's gonna obviously probably, I mean, he could put this guy there, hit with this guy, so obviously then the sidestep will go away from the ball carrier. So that's obviously what you'd think he's gonna do. A power would be lovely, but if he doesn't, it's not the end of the world. And then he's still got, yeah, he just had to go with his tackle. That's interesting. I thought he might have tried with the strength 4 piece, to be fair, but it ends up being the right call. Oh wow, that is huge. Grey Wolf is gone. Yeah, and the mighty blow was needed to get the knockout. Griff might just stay there. There's no reason for him to move, to be fair. Now the sidestepper's gone. He might just stay there a turn. And just hope he doesn't upskull. And he doesn't. Yeah. I don't think so. Oh, skull. I thought the wizard was a very good player. I think both have played well in this game. Very structured, very good. Gimlick made a few mistakes first half. He gave a shot on his ball carry and was punished. Can't remember Griff really being in any danger in the full game, to be fair. Apart from, oh yeah, he was ally down here, wasn't he? Really? No, I don't think so. I'll have to humbly disagree with that. I think Gasamal has played very well. Oh, look at this! Oh, red. Oh, the fend will save him though. What I like about Gim is he doesn't give in. Yeah, I agree, Teddy. I think Gas has definitely played better. I think it's been... Oh, look at that. Bernie getting in with a 6 dodge. Bernie Buffon. Hey, sorry, Bezo. Don't worry about it, mate. So, there's the wrestle. Surely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a GFI. It's a GFI. A double one will sink Griff and Gasamal. I don't think he can get a... He probably could have got a... There might have been a way to have got a chain push if he really wanted it. That's never good, bears up. Well, it definitely has been Griff we trust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, it's not even a fucking GFI. And there we have Griff. Show you how it's done, but it's not over yet. There is the 110 option. For some bizarre reason I miscounted that. Oh, they all come back. They're alright, they're back next game. And he's just having a nap. Now then, we could possibly get the extra 10. That's... Yeah, fend. No, you don't, mate. You don't, bears up. It's a thankless task sometimes, buddy. It's usually kids as well. Now, can Gimli get a bit of luck here and get the extra 10? He's putting Griff there. He's like, fuck it, Griff, you're still on the front line. Cheers for your service, mate. Yeah, he hasn't got another peasant. If he had 3 peasants, it would have been a nightmare. And this is the problem when you have the security gate. You're just saying, please not an extra 10, please not an extra 10, anything but an extra 10. Oh, he's put a wrestle piece there. Oh, stand firm. Okay. Fair dues. And sure, then you'd have... I mean, you could technically put 3 stand firm piece if he's got a rock to Griff. Well, you know what? Gas will quite happily take that. He'll quite happily take that, I think. It's been a good game. They both played well. I just think Gas has just had the extra. But, you know, let's be honest, the removals in the second half made this. As in most games when you get 2 coach with the same sort of ability, you know, removals can be the difference. The Wolves just didn't get it done. Yeah. You know. Yeah, Crystal. Yeah. Yeah, it was an unusual game we saw last time because both them players don't usually play like that. But yeah, so you get to see one of them Team PS4 in action, Gasamal, looking bar some genius play from Gimlick, knocking out probably the favourite for the comp. And that's Blood Bowl, you know. No matter how good your team is, bad day at the office. You know, Gimlick will surely go back to the first half where he left his ball carrier open to a 2 die on a 3+. That's where the game was lost for Gim, I think. And then obviously the removals being massive. I mean, that's 2 games now Gasamal has really done well with removals. But, you know, we'll see. This is going to be tough. But we'll see. Bit of excitement. He hasn't got an agility 4 player though, that is a problem. He's got the side step, that'll make it easier. He will have done, but he obviously doesn't want to risk him. Oh, what a kick that is. He has got a reroll. So at least that's one thing. Yeah, he's not going to put that on the line with leader. And he had 10 strength 4 piece. Yeah. But yeah, the kick was good. Oh god, that's it. It's game over. And it fails him. Gasamal's been lucky with these injuries that none of them have been bad. The golems have done him proud. And all he can do now is blitz Griff. And he's not going to bother. He's going to try and farm instead. Why not? Oh, and it doesn't work. And that should be that. And there we go. So the favourite in many people's eyes, back to basic, the Necro go out at the quarterfinals to this Bretonian team, who yet again outbashed their opponents. 17 armor breaks. I don't know if any of you lot saw the game he played against the Lizards. Almost every hit was a freaking injury, or felt like that. Every hit and foul. And he's coming to this game. He's first half maybe not as much, but second half, got it done. Got more blocks as well. 5 injuries, so in a way back to basics. Got the injuries, but it was a funny game. I thought they both played well. I just think the 2 key things was the removals in the second half. And Gimli played very well. He was plucky, he tried his best. But I think if you have to point somewhere where this game was lost, and Bearzo picked this up really early in the game, and that was, he didn't protect his ball carrier. You've got to protect your ball carrier. And, Griff was a 2+ away from picking the ball up and maybe scoring in the first half. So 16 ones, 28 sixes, so 26 5, so that's not bad. Looked like much better dice than what the Bretts had anyway. Let's have a look at 21 skulls, only 18 powers, so nothing great there. Oh, what did 31 skulls, but he had 34 powers. So hard to say. I think it was a good game. Much more. I think the PC crowd would have liked that one a lot better than the one. Yeah. Oh, is that both teams? Was it? My apologies. So that was 60. Oh, hang on. My block dice. So 10 for back to basic skulls, 16 powers. 21 skulls for bleeding men, and 18 powers. So, yeah. But yeah, I think the PC crowd would have probably appreciated that game more than the one we saw between Sergel and Dave. Was very funny. Me and Dave will play tomorrow, roughly around 9 PM BST, roughly around about there. And obviously, whichever one of us wins, we'll play the Bretonians. Yeah. Gasamal's a very, very good coach. I mean, he hasn't played as much as he usually does. Like the Arswins and the Sergels, they get a lot of the hype, and obviously, but Gasamal just gets on with his and just flies under the radar, and he reminds me a bit like Flynn, in that he gets his guard in the right place, he positions very, very well. It's hard to get the ball off him, he protects the ball extremely well, does Gas. It's a pain in the ass to get off. He has won it before. He beat my Bretts in the final with his Undead, so if I can get through against the Norse, that'd be a sweet, sweet game in the semi-final. Bernie coming back with revenge with the Trophs. But on that performance, you wouldn't want to play him, would you? I mean, all through this tournament, he's just kicked ass. These Bretts are on the way, and obviously with Griff leading them, I wouldn't want to back against them, I'll be honest. Let's just have a look at
the games. Oh, I've got to go through all this now. Where are we? There we go. So let's... And the big thing as well for him as well, no injuries. So he is full strength next game. So happy days for the Bretts. And what are the Bretts? I mean, I think it's around about 1600. I think his TV maybe. So there he is, 1700 now. So maybe he had to play himself. Let's have a look at his team now. So he goes into the semi. Oh, he's got 200k. That's why. So so he's 1650. Yeah, should beat Durham. And a shot's another cut. I mean, Durham did make was unlucky with a few dodges. That was key. But when I saw the game, I thought in the second half, because he was winning 1-0 with the Dwarfs, and I was almost screaming at the monitor, and I watched the highlights, and watched it back after I come back from work. I was like, Durham, go down the flank. You 1-0 up. He'd left him the flank open to have a great chance to go 2 up, but instead of going down the flank, he decided to just go nowhere, and then Shod made his play, and then got lucky because the Dwarfs failed the 3+, and that was the difference. But Durham could have, if he was a bit more braver, he would have won that. And the problem with Durham then is he got into a very negative, oh well, this is going to go wrong, that's going to go wrong, and he just lost it. What was disappointing to see, because obviously we all like Durham, and it was just a shame the way it went. But again, it was unlucky for Durham in that respect. It was a 3+ with a billion reroll, isn't it? So the odds are there. But then, let's go back to an Azawin, He had, I think, 8 dice on the ball carrier, couldn't get it down, and then it was a 2+ to win the game, win the final, and roll a double 1. So, unfortunately, that's why it's such a solid game. It doesn't matter how good you play, things like that. If you're going to roll dice, there's going to be a chance you're going to fail. It's as simple as that. This team looks good, 1700, not bad. No Griff next game though, because his two opponents, or potential opponents, this is man. The Bull Sentinels are very good. As you can see, that's where my strength is. And these guys here. And obviously, Flynn the Viper. Sorrow. I'm hoping Calcium Boom Boom Cast can get his boom boom on. Didn't score an injury last game, was unusual for him. But a few pylons on AB7 made do him the trick. And then just have a look at the champion. So it's the last 2 champions clashing in the quarterfinal. So we just had two former champions just clashing now. And where is the Norse? I think they're on the 4th page. And here is the champ at the moment, the current champ. There you go. And that's them. Here's the big guy. This is the big piece, isn't it? Number 1. He could really ruin my day big time. If you sort of feel if you can get rid of this guy, you've got a good chance with your AV9, unless you get silly dice. He has bought 2 extra players, just 2 extra liners. So basically he's going to go down the route of getting the wizard. I could drop a player to go 12. I think they need to have to drop someone to get the wizard. But obviously if my 6 Mighty Blow Dwarfs, led by Calcium Boom Boom Cass, lead the way with some nice heavy hitting, that might be enough. But it'll be a tough game. But that game's tomorrow, around about 9 PM BST. And the other 2 games, I don't know. That's Werewolves, that's Chaos versus the Wood Elves. And this Orc team's done fantastic. And that's something I was a bit, one would say, annoyed with. When Durham was saying on his stream, oh well, if I'd have got through, it was an easy £100. Because Freeman is a very good coach, and he'd already shocked 2 teams with his low TV already. I thought it was a bit disrespectful. Saying that, he did say that against me, and said, oh, whoever got through was a free buy for his Orcs, and then I dumped him out the cup with my Necro. So, I think it's a bit, I don't know. What's the word? I think it's a bit bad sport because I think he's allowed an opinion and I'm giving my opinion, and I just think it's bad sport. You know. I think when you start saying stuff like that, all you're doing is making sure your opponent is going to be like, oh, really? Rick, I know when he said that about my Necro, I was like, right, okay, that's the last thing you should have done. Smack talk my Necro and saying it's a free buy. A free buy? And I dumped him out. And I don't know. Like I said, he's allowed his opinion, and he could have crushed him. Yeah, he could have crushed him, you know. And, you know, everybody does their own smack talk. Everyone does differently. Some people are offended by it, some people aren't. I just think, do you know what I mean? It's like you're setting yourself up for a fall, aren't you? You're putting more pressure on you. I think that's what I'm trying to say. If I turn around and say, oh, yeah, I'm going to beat this Norse, I'll look the cunt if they kick my ass. And I'm putting myself under more pressure. I think the less pressure you put on yourself, the better surely it is. There's enough pressure in the playoffs as it is than you turn around saying, oh, that's a buy. That's a buy to the cash. I know Shod won't be thinking it's a buy to the cash because Freeman has done extremely well with not a great team. But he's... Yeah, absolutely. But there's the thing. Yeah, you can call it banner. You can call it banner. But you know, if people want to go like that, they can do. They can totally go like that. I just think, you know, if someone says to me, "Oh, it's a free buy," that would just give me motivation to play better. I mean, we all try and play better anyway, but I think, you know, you can play good and you can focus a lot better, I think. Because sometimes, maybe not in the playoffs, but in a ladder game, maybe a bit more, isn't it? Because sometimes, because we grind so much, we just go through the motion sometimes, don't we? We're not fully 100% focused. I think that's fair to say. Or it is for me anyway. But, you know, if someone's saying, oh, yeah, I'm going to fucking destroy your team, they may do. Don't get me wrong, they may do. But to me, that would wake me up a bit. I think I'd be like, oh really? But like I say, we all think differently. I don't know. I'm probably more of a lefty in Blood Bowl, aren't I just want everyone to get along. But yeah, I just think Freeman just deserves a bit of credit. You know, he beat that really good Chove team with his team, and then he beat Dandy's Orcs. What was about 400 hires? So, you know, I think the guy has done enough to earn a little bit of respect. You know, and Orcs are a decent matchup for Dwarfs, I think. But, you know, Bearnaputin confirmed. I still don't really get that. I like it though. I like Bearnaputin. I don't get the joke. But yeah. But there you go. I think he may do it. And let's have a look at Shod. Ooh, I love Shod a bit. 1984. Oh God, bloody hell! I can't really see with all that red. He's got his one Mighty Blow claw piece. A very nice Pestigo there, Agility 4 Blodge, and a movement 7. So, you know, it's certainly not what you usually see from a Nagel team, but obviously he did lose a few pieces. But he gets it done. Shod always seems to go deep into the playoffs. So, you know, it can't be all luck, you know. He's a former champion. I think he's knocked out Arzawin twice. You know. Yeah, he's doing the job. Exactly, he's doing the job. You know, you gotta love it, haven't you? You know, he's doing the job, and this team's, you know, and it's a mark of a good coach when you can do well with just a normal, a no frills team. I mean, obviously he's got a rad number 9 for all his worth. Obviously, that's a real nice piece, and the funny thing is, if you can have a piece like this and you look after them, they can win your games, can't they? That's what they're there to do. Agility 4, blodge, show hands, tackle, lovely. You know, and he's got some nice pieces here, and if you get a few nice, you know, armor breaks, that'll do you, won't it? You know, and like I said, he beat Arzawin. And then he's beaten Duran's really good dwarf team. And I was looking at this dwarf team thinking, God, they could go all the way. You know? Even held Cass there. Look. Even held Cass. He went against. I thought the Vampires was lucky against Shaggoth. I thought the Vampires gave Shaggoth a really good game. So yeah. So there you go. But I made the mistake of playing on PS4. Yeah, I don't know. But there you go. All done and dusted. So well played to Gasamal. Well played, deserved winner, I think. To be fair, well played to Gimlick, who played extremely well. He's a really good coach and he'll be back next season. And hopefully he'll do well. So yeah, that's me done then, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.